Welcome back. We're coming to you live on a rainy night along the shores of the Bosphorus. US President Barack Obama spoke to Turkey's parliament earlier today and has just arrived in Istanbul. Now, to take a look at the significance of this visit, I'm joined by Suat Kenekleoğlu, a member of the Turkish parliament representing the ruling Justice and Development Party. Cengiz Çandar is a well-known political analyst, journalist and author, and Nilgun Ceraoğlu is a columnist for the secularist newspaper Cumhuriyet. Now, before the break, we were looking at Barack Obama's message to the Turkish people and Parliament. This is something he also said while here in Turkey. Let's listen to this.
Your troops were among the first in the International Security Assistance Force. You have sacrificed much in this endeavor. Now, we must achieve our goals together. I appreciate that you have offered to help us train and support Afghan security forces and expand opportunity across the region. Together, we can rise to meet this challenge like we have so many before.
Now, Suat Kenekleoğlu, you know, it's generally accepted that Barack Obama was the one who managed to overcome Turkey's resistance to the choice of the the Danish Prime Minister, or now former Prime Minister, Anders Fogh Rasmussen, becoming the next Secretary General of the NATO. Now, how much of an achievement was that, persuading the Prime Minister Erdogan to drop his resistance, do you think?
Well, one aspect of the resistance was unfortunate, that it was portrayed as if Turkey was sort of a pole in a sort of East versus West, Islam versus West sort of dichotomy. That wasn't the case. We really value NATO, and we thought that, especially at a time when NATO was aiming to go to Afghanistan and Pakistan, that it was not in the interest of the alliance to have Mr. Rasmussen heading it. But I think after a package that was introduced to us, which was in some way guaranteed by President Obama and will be followed by the American administration, we thought it was time to go along with our European and American allies. I hope he will perform well, but I think it's important, as he has indicated today here at the Alliance of Civilizations conference, that he understands the sensitivity of millions of Muslims throughout the world at a time when the alliance has decided to go into a territory that has a lot of Muslim inhabitants. And you know, there are other, I mean, specifically the Rosh TV thing, which is a TV station that's sympathetic to the PKK, obviously will now be taken another look, whether it is legally operating, and we hope that it will stop broadcasting from Denmark. But in the end, I hope that Mr. Rasmussen will understand the gravity and significance of his new job and how important it is for all of us.
We've got Marwan on the line from Belgium. Marwan, thanks for your patience. What would you like to ask?
Mr. Obama is visiting Turkey. It's not important for Mr. Obama to visit Turkey. Instead, he have to go to Afghanistan and Pakistan to spend these days there, because the peoples which are suffering, the Turkish are not suffering, and we
Marwan, okay, Marwan, I get your point. Let me put this to Nilgun Ceraoğlu. What Marwan is saying, I'll tell you, it's okay. What Marwan was saying is that, you know, is it right for him to visit Turkey when there's Afghanistan and Pakistan? He's saying Turkey is not suffering. He could have shown more support from the Muslim world by going to somewhere like Afghanistan or Pakistan first.
Well, I mean, as I said at the very beginning, the relations were extremely strained with Turkey, and for the United States, Turkey is a very important ally, a key ally, as he repeatedly referred to, that apparently he couldn't face to lose at this moment, and he needed Turkey for on a varied spectrum of things, and he thought more fit, I suppose, to give his messages from this country, from where he could deliver his messages to both East and the West.
I wonder, we've got only about 30 seconds to go, Cengiz Çandar. Do you think that this now positions Turkey, ideally, with the support that they've had, you know, Turkey's had from Barack Obama, to be much more of a regional player, to have a more official voice when it comes to all kinds of regional issues where Turkey can play a role?
I think so, because Turkey already had a lot of credibility in the region, from Iran to Syria. All those regional actors, which were disfavored by the previous American administration, and stretching up to Afghanistan and Pakistan. So this new role, or the symbolism of President Obama's visit here in Turkey as a unifying geopolitical actor, which stretches two continents. Here we are in Istanbul, and enhances Turkey's role in the region.
Unfortunately, I have to stop you there because we're just about out of time. I want to thank you very much for joining us. I wish we had more time to discuss these issues.
Thank you.
Thank you. On the next show, we speak with the architect of Turkey's foreign policy, Ahmet Davutoglu. That's it from me and the team in Washington and Istanbul. We'll see you next time.